metaseries gonna start without us, guys?
Yeah! Move your feet. Hop, hop, run like you mean it. Slow down, guys! Is it true, though? There's gonna be fireworks!
Yeah. Saw them setting it up yesterday. There were loads of them. It'll be worth it, promise.
Gotcha!
Two colossal martial nations locked in war. Keves and Agnus. What is it they need to stay alive? Water? Food? Certainly. But what we need most is life itself. Taking each other's lives, with the taken flames becoming your own in turn. While the other, the one whose essence is stolen, leaves only a husk.
How can we claim their life if you blow up the whole sparking thing? Cripple them! Aim lower!
Yes, sir! Lower and aim, sir!
Fighting in order to live, and living to fight. That's the way of our world. Aionios. Cruel irony that it should mean eternity. Because slowly but surely, our world is now dying. Even though we have yet to realize that fact.
Lanz! Worry about yourself, Noah. There's still more of them.
Even so,
Shut it! Stop flapping your gums and move!
Yeah, we've got more incoming.
I'll make this quick.
Come here! I got something for you!
You're a lifesaver. I'll tear it all down.
How's about this, veteran Temptamer, huh?
This is our path to the future.
Let's keep on routing these fools and keep this moving forward! Come here! I got something for you!
You're a lifesaver. Strength. Protect my friends.
You want a tussle? Come here! I got something for you!
You're a lifesaver.
Right in front! Yeah! Keep up the offensive! Extra! Arrow burst! Spark these colony Sigma mothers.
They're tough. And here I thought our colony had the higher rank.
Uppercut!
We got the initiative. Nice one, Mwamba. Enemy reinforcements.
Come here! I got something for you!
Thanks.
Yes! Keep up the offensive!
Extra. Impulse
done.
way. Thanks. They outflanked us. Lanz, the front line.
That Trish's team? Eunie, how are things with Kite? What about our backup?
Looks like they're busy guarding the artillery. They're not going anywhere. Anyone's moving right now, it's us.
Let's go. If the front line breaks, we're all dead.
But the position!
We can handle this ourselves! Go on, move it!
That's what's hitting us. Well, now we know.
It's do or die, Noah.
Got it.
Eat it.
Come here! I got something for you!
You're a lifesaver.
Hair trigger! Crush!
Right, extra.
Keep up the offensive!
Protect my friends.
Victory!
Victory is ours!
We won! We won!
We won!
Your lives are ours! Your
lives are ours!
Every one of us is born looking like this. As soldiers. As weapons for slaying Agnians. Yes. All of us live only to fight.
Cut that out! Stupid! Lower!
Nice one, Lanz.
Too early for that. Look, it's you they're after here.
Just take out their attackers and we're golden. They're gonna get it handed to them. Flickering hoop. You're as slippery as Noah sometimes.
Eunie! Chick never shuts up. Kite! Range darts!
Easy.
Eunie!
Didn't account for Kite. I snuffed this up.
You okay? Eunie!
Cheers for that. You're a lifesaver, Euron.
Sparking deadweight. Hey! Change of plan. Kite, you keep firing and don't stop.
Oh, what?
Whatever you want.
Huh?
Go ballistic. Just draw their attention. Because what we're after here is that lame duck.
Yorin? But he's bottom of the class. Why bother?
Thing is, the brat's still a decent healer. Get it?
Ah, right. So we're playing by the book here.
Pisses me off. But the fight will be good as one.
Yeah!
Eunie, take out Kite!
Can't! They've got the advantage. And they're behind cover.
Noah, can we flank them?
Noah!
They're not in their usual formation.
Wait, what?
We're snuffed. Kai's just a decoy, so they're really after...
Quick thinking, Lanz. Lanz? Tough guy, but you can't hold out forever.
Spark!
Lanz! You stay put. They want to take you out the running. Yeah, but don't you leave that snuffing spot. Why would you... All that I am is yours! Now, you can carry on.
You should have done that much sooner!
Get off me! Had to go and play the hero, didn't he?
You really think you could have taken them?
I think Yoren did the right thing. If he hadn't used his powers back there, you'd have been first out of the running.
Yeah, but still. Didn't have to go get himself killed for it.
Come on, he was trying to protect you. He lured in Garvel's gang, gave us a chance to turn it around. You know who wasn't up to it? We weren't.
Yeah, but... Just stop it! No more arguing. It's my fault. I should have just done a better job. Then we'd have won.
Hey.
So much for getting to the final, huh? Sorry. I let us down on your big day. I'm so... sorry.
What big day?
The birthday.
What? Whose?
Yours, dummy. It's your second term, right? Remember?
Ah.
A win would have been a nice surprise. Lance was pretty fired up too, weren't ya?
Cut it out.
Hey,
What?
you'll apologize, right?
Might do, might not.
We each have a lifespan of 10 years. We call them terms. Life begins with our first term and ends at the close of our 10th. And over the course of those 10 years, we fight continually. Though in reality, there aren't that many who can hold their flame for the whole 10 years. Most lose their lives on the battlefield before they reach year 10. But those who do survive to the end are honored in a special service. We call it the homecoming.
Morning, Yoren.
Hey, Noah. Morning. Morning, Lanz. get a move on. Quick, we're gonna miss the homecoming.
First one they've ever had here, right?
Yeah, isn't it awesome? Whoa! Even the Queen's come out!
So that's Her Majesty, huh?
Wow! I've never seen her before!
Oh.
So cool! I heard the stories, but this is just wild. That's gonna be me someday. Just you try and stop me. You guys too. You're totally making it with me.
Of course!
And you know her, right?
Huh? Sure. Yeah, you bet.
Our lives came from the Queen, and we all lived for a chance to take part in the homecoming. The chance to return to the Queen's embrace. Carrying out 10 years of service fighting. That was our whole world. Nobody ever thought to question it. Until that day.
Do you have to?
Huh?
You shouldn't be sending those guys off like that.
What? Why not?
Why are you like this, Noah? It's Agnus, our enemy?
Well, yeah. They don't have an officer, though, to send them.
Yeah, they all bit the dust thanks to us.
So what?
Look, there's no rule not to.
Then what, you're just gonna keep going? I don't get you, Noah.
I know we're putting our lives on the line, but still.
Yeah, we get it already. Friend or foe, someone has to lay them to rest. For that is my role as an officer. Right?
Is my voice that deep?
Shot at you. Wasn't trying to be anyone specific. Right. I've had about enough of all this depressing crap. Let's head back and hit the showers. I'm all gunked up with blood and sweat.
Bye, transport. Guess we missed it again.
Oh, bollocks! Ugh. Noah always does this. How many times is it we've had to walk home now?
Better lock this in the terrain data.
Yes, Eunie's the boss.
Are we the last ones here? Sorry I made you wait.
Ah, it's fine. We're used to it.
I guess having the upper hand doesn't guarantee your safety.
Colony Sigma were fighting frantically for their lives. Just like us. Wonder what's inside. Such is the officer's duty.
Better log this in the terrain data.
This should be enough for our daily hygiene needs, eh?
No. It's no substitute for a proper bath.
There's Colony 9.
Always a welcome sight.
I'll make this quick!
Come here! I got something for you!
Thanks! I'm sorry. I can't go easy on you.
How easy was that? What were they gonna do? Make me
You
yawn
see?
myself to death?
This is our path to the future.
I'll make this
Come
quick!
here! I got something for you!
Just stick with it.
Finally, I can soak my worries away.
And with how late we are, it should be empty too.
Say, you know how you became an officer after what happened?
I guess, yeah.
Does it still hurt?
No. I can't say I'm totally over it, but I'm getting there. I've sent so many of our comrades. A lot's happened. Both for me and those sent on. Anyway, worry about him. Poor guy. Pushes himself too hard.
What can we do? He's been like this for ages. He never got to apologize, so... you know.
You guys talking about the battle? Don't worry about the bonus points, because I'll have nabbed them all.
The snuff you on about? I'll have you know I clocked up a fair bit more.
Oh yeah, sure. I'm the one who took the heavy off its hinges. They give you loads of points.
Ooh, big deal. If that heal had come a few seconds later, you'd be sleeping in the dirt.
Yeah, no, that was part of the plan. You couldn't tell. I just felt like giving you the credit. But don't worry, you can thank me later.
Huh? You're a right muppet, Lanz.
All right, then. Off to bed with me.
Yeah, All that walking's really done a number on me.
I'm sorry.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah.
I might do some spot maintenance on our gear before I kit.
Lance, you're being very diligent.
An emergency assembly.
It's the crack of dawn, guys.
Why?
No idea. We better take a look.
To get to the assembly point, we gotta run through the Pharaonis interior.
I think no one knows that, Lance.
Remind me, what are we lining up for here?
Royal decree from the castle. They say an enemy armored unit's approaching this area.
Come on, man. I just got to sleep and everything.
Friend's fault for staying up late.
And whose fault was it I couldn't sleep? I asked you to do the maintenance on my power frame, but you totally messed up my settings.
Uh-huh. That probably different frame. Riku is popular guy bun, crushed by weight of fans asking to do favors. Sometimes mix up orders. Man, if configs bamboozle, why not fix by self?
That's why I didn't get any sleep, furball.
I'm here to announce today's mission. You have one target. It's currently on course for the suppression area here. Judging from the mass, it's expected to be large in size. And based on its speed, we estimate it will reach the Alfeto Valley at 0100 hours. Notably, the target's emitting a considerable amount of ether energy. As for your mission, deploy at the canyon by the designated time. Investigate and destroy the source of ether.
Commander, one question.
Go.
About this target. Can we assume it's from Agnus?
We don't know. We haven't been able to confirm, but it seems that they're also gunning for it. This would suggest it should be seen as part of a different enemy force. Combat with Agnian troops in the area is also expected. Details will be sent to your Iris after deployment. Clear? You are to remain vigilant throughout the operation. Dismissed.
Noah, move those trucks. Let's get ourselves kitted out with some good gear for the road ahead.
There's so much choice.
Should be some juicy piranhaxes ahead. Let's get the rich fish meat from those.
I'm sorry. I can't go easy on you.
Now's your chance!
You see? This is our path to the future. Here we go, guys.
Let's give him the usual, Noah.
Hair trigger! Extra!
All right,
Come here!
get
I got something for you!
You're a lifesaver.
That was over way too soon.
Hear that, Noah? Lance wants something a bit meatier.
Those chewy radishes and cluster ales should be growing nearby, I reckon.
Then let's snap them up.
That should be everything rolled off for.
We just had to persevere. All done. All done.
Let's tell Roll the good news.
That smarts. We've been spotted. There's so much choice.
You don't know how glad I am to have a great guy like you around now.
What's gotten into you?
Yeah! Now we're bringing out the big guns. What's up?
Our rank, it is copper, right?
Talking about colony ranks. I mean, we did win big yesterday. It'll only be a matter of time before we make iron. That'll be it.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Uh-huh. Looks like they're rolling out silver rank for this operation.
Silver rank? What would they be doing here?
Orders are orders. Can't complain about their help, though.
We're moving out. Wedge formation until point D. Don't fall behind.
Huh? Is that...
Is that Lenny?
He looks worried. Let's ask him what's wrong.
Huh? What's that?
Huh?
That's the entrance to Alfeto Valley.
This should put us about halfway then.
Better log this in the terrain data.
This all we're getting? Gonna need something a bit more meaty about now.
Tell me about it. Colony we fought the other day, dirt rank. Hardly filled up the flame clock at all.
Lanz, Eunie.
Yeah?
No heroics this time. Keep your head screwed on.
Come on, man. No one ever tell you. I'm a hero in the making, I am. Without my heroics, our combat unit would be right up there.
Lanz.
Creak!
Come on. Stop being so cocky.
It was just a joke, mate. No need to glare.
Is it that bad?
Yeah. Something's not right here. Something just feels off.
Noah's intuition's never wrong.
Friends better listen to Noah.
Got it. Mwamba, if things get hairy, you hide behind me, yeah?
Lance, you just focus on protecting Noah. Don't worry about me.
Make this quick!
Come here! I got something for you!
Something's bound to give. I'm sorry. I can't go easy on you.
Just moving on up. So, it's gonna be next month.
Yeah, just a little longer.
You're something else, Mwamba. The pride of Colony 9.
Oh, you guys. I finally made it this far.
What's up?
Well, thing is, I was thinking after this op, I think I'm gonna go and put in a transfer to the salvage corps. You never know what will happen on the battlefield, right? You can laugh at me if you want.
I ain't laughing, man. We've only been alive this long because you've always had our backs.
Yep. We owe you a ton. Just make sure you get to your homecoming, okay?
Lance, Eunie, you guys.
Mwamba. Now not time to relax tear ducts. Let down guard, and you feel flame clock of someone else.
Riku, come on.
Well, you don't mince words. You are right, though. Sorry, Noah.
Huh? Oh, no, it's not that. I guess I was just thinking about your homecoming. Made me feel a little sad.
Noah.
Mwamba, salvage is an important service. Don't feel like you owe us anything.
Thank you so much, Noah. Right then, let's get this operation done. Next month's a homecoming!
I'd love to make it to my homecoming. Maybe if I'm lucky.
Of course you'll make it. We all will.
I wonder... I mean, I'm not like you guys. I'm so clumsy.
Come on, you're not. What about the last match? You did way better than everyone else.
We still lost though, right? It's okay. I've sort of half given up already.
Euron?
Well, at least...
Huh?
When I do die, I want to at least be of some use.
Enough of that!
What?
Don't talk like that! I've always told you we're a team, haven't I? That means now and always.
Oh.
Noah. Noah.
Huh?
I'm gonna go on ahead. We got a call. Martha's team has a spot free, apparently.
Ah, right.
Do me a favor. Come along with me to the office.
When you apply. Got it. The commander can be intense.
Exactly. Later!
Huh. It's our Colony 9 gang. Let's take a break over there.
Good place to take a breather. It's really supposed to be here. I don't see much.
Shh. Agnian troops.
Seriously?
They're still far off. They haven't spotted us.
Going in?
We don't have permission to engage. The only thing we need to focus on is our target.
What?
Heads up. Enemies at 2 o'clock. Go tell the main force. I'm worried about Moamber and the others. I think we'll go on alone.
Okay then. I'll handle it.
So the Agnians want this thing too, huh? What do you think it is, Eunie?
Does it matter? All we've got to do is follow orders and it'll work out.
Is that it? It's not Kevesi. Definitely not Agnian either.
The spark is that?
It's coming down.
Started without us.
We need to keep moving. Head to the target.
You got it.
Our priority is to take down our target. I think we should avoid confrontation with Agnus.
That's all well and good, but if there is a confrontation, no way am I backing down. You want to tussle? Oh, we can tussle. Come here. I got something for you.
You're a lifesaver. Front! I'm sorry. I can't go easy on you. I'll keep on the attack.
My flame clock. It's filling up. But
Better give it a good once-over.
This op is getting weirder by the minute. I'll whack 'em good.
What are these things?
There are no pilots inside.
They're automatons.
I'll make this
Come
quick.
here! I got something for you!
You're a lifesaver.
Got you!
I'm sorry. I can't go easy on you. Dimension Ripper!
Got you! Got more in you yet, Noah! Power ring!
Tachyon Flash! To protect my friends. You see? This is our path to the future.
You itching to get wrecked? You want to tussle? Oh, we can tussle!
Never seen this place before.
Is that it?
Damn it! Fighting both of them. That's gonna be a tough break. But what did I expect? They'll do just about anything for our precious Ouroboros stone.
Guernica! That's the last of the automatons! We won't last long!
The battle unit's still holding. Go! Save yourself! Get that stone to the city! Go!
Zuo!
Ah!
Guernica! Sorry. I should have been more perceptive.
You! You!
There it is, the ether source.
First there was those automatons, now another unknown weapon.
What in the flames are we even fighting? No, not just us. Agnus too.
So you made it this far. It'll have to be here.
Noah, look.
Is that a man?
He's no Agnian soldier. What is he? Was he controlling those automatons, maybe?
Kevesi troops. 3 of them.
It seems we are just about the only ones left. And there's our objective.
Noah.
Yeah. We'll have to fight.
Mio?
Got it.
Come here! I got something for you! You're a lifesaver. I'm sorry, but I can't go easy on you. I'll show you. Nothing going. Give it up! Nothing going.
I should have done more.
What's using about already? We're all coming together. Here and now.
How about this? Hey! I thought it was unstoppable.
These kids are going to end up stealing each other's life force. And me, I've robbed them even of that kindness.
Where did... Call that a swing? You're way too slow!
He blocked it? No way!
For a little munchkin, she sure packs a real wallop.
How many of those cards has this geek got?
There's no escape. When my Mondo have you, they'll follow you to the ends of the world.
Spark that! Why don't you back off?
How did she fool my Mondo?
Creep, try following that.
These guys are tough.
Hate to say it, but I think you're right.
These are no grunts. That gear, special forces?
Yeah, defo. That'll be why they've got an off-seer with them.
Well, so are we. Even Stevens, right?
How could she react so quickly? Can't seem to hit her.
What's that sound?
She's so fast. And yet, her moves are really simple. It's almost like they have a rhythm. The agony and off-seeing tune. I know how that goes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
He's not even looking at me.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
He hit me. Why you?
Hang on. The fighting stopped. When did that... At this rate, one of us is going to get killed. No. Maybe both of us will. Something strange is going on. We shouldn't be fighting like this. We should run. Run. Was it me who just said that? What is this? There's no time to think. I have to trust my gut. This is all too real. I hope I'll be able to get through to her. You're an Oxia from Agnus, right?
What the?
So you are then? Why are you fighting me?
As if you can talk. You're the ones attacking us. What, too scared to fight now? Too late!
It's not to do with fear. It's that sound. You can hear it too, I know you can!
We're fighting because there are enemies to kill. You think we'll just let you go?
This is bad. At this rate... Is that all you have to say, Agnus? I'm telling you!
Enough! I'm telling you that you're full of it! Take that!
Do I really have to kill her? But she's so fast. If I lose focus for a second, I'm done for.
These Kavesi-Ofsiers. I thought they were just window dressing, but he's different. And there's his sword. What's up with that?
Huh? What's that? Oh, I see. I suppose this is the reason I'm here then, eh? Guess this is what they call fate. Fine then. Time for Guernica Van Dam to make an entrance.
What the...
What do you all think you're doing? Why the fighting?
What's this guy saying?
Just why? Answer me!
What do you mean, why? If I see an enemy, I fight. So don't you interfere! Ugh.
Pull the wool from your eyes, kid. Think about your real target. That thing. And me. Now you just have your little scrap. Do you have any idea who the real enemy is? It's over! Now, is that all you need to fight? Truly? That's all?
Of course. Countless comrades have lost their lives thanks to this filth.
Oh, really now? I could say the exact same thing. What do you think it's like for us? Losing friend after friend. You steal everything from us.
You think we're even just because both sides do some killing? What good's filling up these flickering clocks in our eyes? It'll never replace the friends we've lost. That's why.
We aren't fighting because we want to.
We're not.
We can see our lives written before our eyes. Fighting is all we have. Is it any wonder we lose loved ones? Or have to take them from others? All of us. We have to fight so we can go on living. Just who decided that this was how it should be? If I knew who they were or where I'd...
I know who they are. You'll what? You're an Officer, eh? I guess I can trust you with this. You better listen up now, because the face of your real enemy is...
Mwamba!
No, I messed up.
Mio! Help me, Mio!
Hacked!
My blade! What the... Muamba!
What is that thing?
Never seen anything like it before.
Eunie! Eunie! What's wrong? What is it? Seen that thing before?
No, how could I have?
Noah?
No, never. This is no normal creature. It's something else.
Oi, oi! Don't go stopping on my account. Get back to killing each other. Come on! I thought that was your whole raison d'etre.
It's speaking!
Moebius.
What's wrong? Too worried about your buddies to fight? Can't have that. All right.
Muamba!
You scum!
Oh, wow. This is some entertainment. Two rival factions murdering each other over one little rock. Well, your objective is staring you in the face. Try and take it. 'Cause you'll be dead before you can lay a finger on it. Don't you just love it? Don't you want to savor it? The sweet taste of a life cut short.
You mother!
Wait! Lanz! Eunie!
You killed her! Mimi!
Sparks!
Well, what did I expect? That's about all you're good for.
Well, crud. Hell of a throwing arm. But you know, I ain't taking that lying down!
Leave him alone. Let him go!
Don't get on your high horse. You're nothing more than a grunt.
Noah!
You've got a real death wish. Maybe I'll take care of you first. How about that?
Let me come here! I got something for you!
Thanks! I'll tear it all down!
How about this?
Give it up!
Persistent, aren't you?
Thanks for that. If you're done thanking me, maybe you could get up. We have to beat him together or we're dead in the mud.
Get out the way! You're just slowing me down!
The nerve on this guy!
Start working.
Work!
you don't start up soon. Those kids and the world! That's what I'm talking about. Looks like it wasn't all for nothing.
One down. Good start. Two for one.
It's not over yet!
An Offseer? Really? Miyabi? This is all such a waste.
Mio, is that why you're here? For recognition? Mio, I was just looking for a training partner. You've nothing to apologize for. Mio,
Sena,
take this. I'm giving you my whole self. So please, live life in my stead.
For now, just run! Run with all the breath you have!
We can take care of ourselves!
Stop crying, lads! It won't change anything!
Euron!
What did I just do? What? This hand. Is it mine? Huh? How are you inside me? Inside? Hold on. Are we?
Well, you sure catch up quick. So, you've got yourselves an interlink going, huh? Guess I've got to give the old fool crew his due.
interlink?
Well, whatever. That form you just merged into, it's called Ouroboros. See it out to your skulls.
Ouroboros?
Me and Moebius. We look a bit alike, don't we? When Keves and Agnus come together in unity, you're practically one step away from being on the same level as us.
So we're
one being.
To put it bluntly, you're failures. Fact is, the two of us are mortal enemies.
Enemies?
You got the picture? No further questions? Then let's get back on the dance floor.
Let me give you a test.
We've got them pinned down! Give it up!
My! Pretty good. Well, what a tough one. Enough. We'll say I lost this one, yeah? Who is he talking to? No idea. But... got a parting gift for you. Don't worry, there's plenty to go round. And now the whole world will be your enemy. I wonder how your lives will turn out. I'll enjoy watching you. Who in there? Who even was that?
Noah?
Was that you guys just now?
Mio, what's happening here? What's going on?
I don't know.
Hold it right there. You guys, put away your weapons. You're not enemies now.
We're not?
Then...
Thanks.
His skin's all wrinkled.
Yeah.
It's called getting old, this.
Old?
Well, must be your first time, huh? Seeing a human like me, I mean. Well then, looks like my plan was a success.
What plan?
You six, you're now Ouroboros. Check the flame clocks in your irises. Do they look different to you?
Now you mention it.
Our flame clocks have changed shape.
You see it? That's the Ouroboros ring. Guess I did good. Entrusting this power to you. That mark there. Late 10th term, eh? 3 months left till your homecoming. That about right? As for the rest of you, you're probably about 2 years off, right? Me. I've been alive 60 years. Or should I say 60 terms, by your counting. Yeah, I've been alive 6 times longer than you lot. This is how people are really meant to be. Listen, folks, that's not all. There's still something else that needs to be done. You guys, you want to survive? Live on? Hold the torch? You kids don't need to be fighting each other. Not anymore. But that doesn't mean you get to relax. From this moment on, those Moebius bastards are never gonna leave you alone. Because now, kids, you share a common destiny. They'll hunt you constantly, relentlessly, without rest. Even so, there's one place that might give you a chance. Sword March. The land pierced by a great sword. You gotta find our hope. Our city. It's the only way you're gonna defeat the real enemy. And reclaim what was lost. The way the world and life should be. And listen, don't give up. 10 years? You kids deserve better. The only thing that can change all this is the will of Ouroboros. You kids, and you alone.
Hey, is she?
Yeah, an Agnian officer.
Wamba.
So close to making it.
Thank you for doing this with me.
Well, this is what we're meant to do. To send on the voices of the departed is an Offseer's purpose.
To send on the voices of the departed is an Offseer's purpose.
Right.
We're leaving. Noah, Eunie.
What's up?
The mission's over. We've got an obligation. Need to report the sitch.
As do we. Time to withdraw. Mio, Sena.
Huh? But
what?
come on, Taion. Don't be rude.
It's hardly the time for pleasantries. We lost a great many of our comrades. We have to inform those still in the colony.
And we're any different. If you snuffheads hadn't come charging in.
Indeed. Well, why don't we settle this here, right now?
Yeah? Bring it. I reckon I could go for some payback.
Lanz.
Yeah?
That's enough.
What do you mean?
There's no point.
Seriously?
Before, when she and I transformed, I felt her thoughts. Or maybe her memories. There were so many. And then they were a part of me. There were so many different fragments. Hard to tell them apart. But even then, I understood. She's lost a lot fighting us. Keves took away so much. She's experienced a lot of grief.
Transformed? You mean the big un?
Yeah.
I felt it as well. Your grief. It was like mine.
Yeah, well...
And in one of those memories...
Mio.
Is something that could be our fault. That's what it's like. In war, I suppose.
So, what is planned from here? Some kind enough to show face, but will hide again if this drag on.
True, true. Time is wasting itself.
You're right. Let's go. A lot's happened, but that seems best. You made the right decision, Lanz. Sorry for confusing things.
Nah, don't worry about it.
Mio, shall we leave it at that?
Yeah.
There you have it. I sincerely hope for your safe return.
You take care too. Take care not to die in a ditch somewhere, that is.
The next time we meet, it will be as enemies. Don't forget that.
Ha! Don't worry, I've got a good memory.
It's the enemy. The enemy's approaching. Our sworn enemy.
I'll whack 'em good.
Guys, get ready to fight!
You itching to get wrecked? I'll whack 'em good. You want to tussle? Oh, we can tussle.
Are you all right, Noah?
I'm fine. I'm not sure how to feel, that's all.
We'll be out of the valley soon.
I'm not sure how we'll talk our way out of this with the brass.
Enemy reinforcements!
Riku's so sleepy. Could do with long soaking bath.
Oh, to be a carefree nop-on.
Just hold out a little longer. We'll be back soon. Oh! Look! Friendlies! Hey! It's me! Lanz from... Oh! Cut it out! We're your friends here from Colony 9!
They're not listening, Lance.
The spark! Don't they recognize us? Noah, Noah?
We'll just have to fight back.
Fight back? You're crazy!
Just don't kill them.
Oh, is that all?
Easier said than done.
Wine later. It's time!
Come here! I got something for you!
You're a lifesaver. I'm sorry. I can't go easy on you. Help me.
Things are getting good.
Eat this! Help me.
Crap! What's going on? We're on the same side!
They keep coming, Noah!
And now the whole world will be your enemy. I wonder how your lives will turn out. I'll enjoy watching you.
The world, our enemy.
Huh? What was that?
If we get any closer to Colony 9, we're just going to end up getting surrounded. We've no choice. We're gonna have to head back!
good at finding us. What's going on here? Taion!
That light. Is that?
What is it?
I'll explain later. Right now, we need to focus on getting out of here. There's no going back to Colony Gamma. We need to get some distance or they'll find us.
Roger. Thanks, I'm okay. Bit weirded out, but fine.
I don't like our chances.
What?
You lot.
Much as I love a friendly reunion, what exactly are we doing here?
Yeah, beats me. I'm starting to get antsy here.
What he said.
And how do you suppose we feel?
Taion, don't be like this. Reel it in a little.
You guys, you want to survive? Live on? Hold the torch?
Good question.
What?
Guys, let's live. Let's survive.
What kind of pep talk is that? Of course we're gonna survive.
Well then, we know where to go. The city.
The sit? What are you even...
In the eyes of the world at large, we're outlaws now. We can't go back to the colony.
The soldiers. Their irises glowed blood red, just like his did.
Right. I remember.
This is just conjecture. But what if those soldiers are perceiving us as enemies?
Because of the red irises?
Correct.
But what's even up with the colony? Did that freak do that? How?
We don't know the method, but it's logical to think he did something.
That's exactly right. That's it. So instead of going off our separate ways, we stand a better chance if we all work together. Right?
I suppose I can't deny that.
If we are going to be running, we might as well have some kind of aim, right? People on opposite sides, working together. Do you see?
You're saying we can survive that way?
Dude, what are we doing about the homecoming?
Lanz, are you being serious? Come on, you have to understand. If you still want to go after all this, I won't stop you. But before you do, you'll have to kill our friends here. Is that even how our lives are supposed to go?
Remember that ceremony long ago?
But after our homecoming, what's left?
Well, think of the praise they got up there, up on that shining platform.
To me, it was like a pillar of husks. Terrible altar, built upon countless lives. You want that as your legacy? You're really okay with that?
Well, what do you want me to do?
I can't answer that for you. I don't know everything. But we need answers. I say we go out and find them. I want to know, why were we entrusted with these powers? What did he mean by the real enemy?
So, the city?
Yeah.
What did he say? A land pierced by a great sword?
Oh, right. That sword. You know, that massive one, way down south.
Defeat the real enemy and restore the world to order.
Well then, I guess you can count me in.
Mio?
I think I'd like to trust that man. Besides, how can we even fight anymore after all we've been through?
They're the enemy.
They were the enemy.
Okay, I'm with Mimi on this one.
It may be to our advantage. I'll admit that, at least.
Oi, what's that look for? Don't just stare at me. It's creepy.
We're gonna need an answer soon.
Do I even have a choice?
Guess there's nothing for it.
Good. My name's Noah. Colony 9, Special Forces Unit. As you know, I'm an officer. These three, Lanz, Eunie, and Riku, are my long-term friends. Oh, and this is my passion. Someday I'd like to play my own melodies. Not just the same old music that I learned in training. Okay.
What is this? Feels like a surprise inspection or something.
It'll help, in the long run.
Come on, man. Really?
I'm called Mio. I'm an officer in Colony Gamma's musical unit. I can do the 100 metri in 7 seconds. Pretty quick on my toes, I guess.
You go, girl.
And I keep a diary. I like writing down what happens. I never miss a single day.
Eunie's the name. Special Forces Unit, Colony 9. We act as Noah's escort. Me and the boys, inseparable since we left the pod. My special move's Group Heal. It's great at healing my allies all at once. My hobby? Collecting fortune clovers, I guess.
And I'm Sena. I've been Mio's roomie, ever since I was posted to Colony Gamma. My special move... I'm just crazy strong, I guess. I don't look it, but I can lift far more than my own weight. My hobby is... lifting.
Oh, there you go, Lanz. Got a muscle buddy.
Well, I'm Taion. I'm part of operations and planning in Colony Gamma's survey branch. For this mission, I was assigned as support for the officer.
And go on. Your special move?
I don't have a special move. What's the point? Why share details like that? I don't have hobbies.
Wow, Colony dull.
Riku. In Colony 9, Riku was head of maintenance and crafting. And these are attendants of Riku. They at your disposal.
What's this attendance crap?
I'm Manana. Manana was cookie pond in Colony of Mio and others. Manana master of food. Stews, baked goods, fry-ups. Can even cook up a mean Gonzalez eyeball.
Eyeball?
I didn't realize both Agnus and Keves assigned Nop onto their officer squads. Weird coincidence, huh?
Yeah, wouldn't have expected similarities there.
Come on.
My name's Lance. I'm from the same colony as Noah. I work as the unit's defense. My special move... you figure it out. Ugh. Do we have to do this rubbish?
Just bear with us. We can plan, now that you've joined.
So you're acting like we're a team already? Ugh. Spark's alive. Fine then, I'm with you.
You totally sure?
What else do I do? Not like we've got much choice. So, what's our angle?
We have made some distance, but we're still in the colony's search zone. Luckily, we don't have any colonies south of here. And you?
We shouldn't have any colonies mobilized either.
So we go south then?
Yeah. What are you doing there?
Well, our clothes are pretty filthy. Just wondered if there was anything to change into. Oh. Fashion and utility.
I need a change of clothes too. 'Cause these are, yeah.
Don't stop at clothes. Have a look around. Take anything that could come in useful.
Is there anything we could use? Let me just fix this.
Are these his dog tags?
Guernica Vandam. I guess that's his name.
That's great.
Huh?
I kinda hated the idea of not even knowing who he was.
Right, yeah. Let's remember him as the man who gave us a goal and the ability to choose.
Yeah.
Huh. Hey, these are all clothing containers.
Cooking ingredients here. Itchy to get at these.
There's one with equipment too. Not exactly equipped to match our setup. We'll just have to deal.
What's with the frown? Have they got nothing in your size?
Well, this fabric is awfully thin. It doesn't seem very reliable.
You can't expect luxury, can you? Bound to be better than nothing. Unless you're happy with what you have now?
No, I'll wear it. We all have to make sacrifices.
Ooh! You know, I might be able to rock this jacket.
Maybe I'll go for this one. I like the colours.
Not exactly the freshest threads, eh?
Maybe it's on the old side, but there's no tears. It'll be fine.
They've got lots of funny designs here, huh?
They sure do. Some of the stuff's like, how do you even put it on? Pretty easy to move in this. Score.
Oh, yeah? Are there any more of those?
Sorry, just this.
Oh, shoot.
What is it? Not gonna change?
Huh? Yeah, hang on. Still gotta, change my boots, I guess.
Your boots? You'll need a hand with those, yeah?
Wait, I can help.
What's spooked them? They could have just changed here.
They went pretty far off, huh?
Is that...
Yeah. My time left. Think about it. Wouldn't want to lose track of time and just run out. Today, it's exactly 3 months. 3 more months. And then I'll be gone from this world. I've thought about this a lot. About what I can achieve. What I'll leave behind. I've sent off so many who felt the same.
I see. So that's why you trusted that guy. You hope to live more.
I don't know. Doesn't matter. But you and me, just talking like this, I think that's kind of amazing. And if there really is hope, in that place that the man mentioned...
Is that what you'd want for a legacy?
Weird question.
Those who can leave their legacy, are they content at the end?
Huh?
And the ones left behind, can they really come to terms with that?
That's food for thought. Huh?
I think about it all the time. What we leave when we're gone. What that connection truly means.
Connection, eh? Heavy stuff.
Yeah. That's life, I guess.
Agnus and Keves, working together as a team. Taion seems a little dissatisfied, but at the time, his thinking was quite aligned with mine. Finding a path that lets us all live. I will make that my mission.